Hey, my name is Paul Wesley from the Vampire Diaries, and this is CW Connect. I hadn't read them prior to auditioning for the pilot, but once I got the role, I found out the show was based on books, and so I ran to a store and picked up all of the books. And the problem is I only had like 2 weeks before we started shooting, so I sat there and just plowed through them, and I made it. I somehow made it. But yes, I did read the books. I thought it was important to get as much backstory as I could about Stefan. I certainly wouldn't want to be a vampire in real life. It's a whole lot of trouble. But if it was one superpower, I think one of the things I love that Stefan does is the mind manipulation. I mean, you know, you really have to be a good guy not to take advantage of that, because just to be able to control somebody's mind at any time, that's pretty tempting, I think. Entirely changed my life in so many different ways. I mean, I'm geographically, I mean, you know, I've moved over 2,500 miles or whatever, east. I was living in LA. Everything, I've committed myself to this. This is really my life, and I'm so happy about it. It's we do this 5 days a week, and 12, 14, 15 hours a day, and it's nice though, because you get the weekends and you get to come home and hear how many people are enjoying the show, and there's an incredible amount of self worth. I feel like I'm doing something like special, and I feel really good about it. And I'm not just sitting around. So it's made me change for the better, for sure. Very happy and lucky to be in this position. I actually have no experience in the South, really. I was in Charleston for a little bit, and I'd been in Wilmington for a little bit, but I never really experienced the South very much. So it's my first true living experience, and it's a little bit of adjustment, but because I'm an East Coast in terms of I'm from Jersey, and then I was in Cali or in LA, so I'm like used to the water. So it's a little difficult for me not to have the water. But there's so much charm here and other things to make up for that, and I certainly, and taking advantage of the Southern hospitality, I'm noticing that people, when I'm in New York, it's like everybody's they do their own thing, they're very independent, and here people are much sort of more interested in having conversations. So it's really friendly in that regard. I don't know if I can put all of my castmates into one word, because they're all so different. I mean, Nina, Ian, everybody in the cast is so individual, but I'd say it's 2 words, but I'm going to use it. We're all hardworking. And I know it's boring, but you know what? We all commit to what we do and give it our all. And that's all you could really ask for in castmates.